Can we start with team news? Are there any fresh injury concerns ahead of the match, and any update on the players that missed out against Leeds last summer?
Jamie's injury. Wilf is still injury. Casey is not injury, but almost. He has some problem that we don't know if he can be available for tomorrow. And I think it's enough.
A situation with Vestergaard and the cards, he'll still be available to play.
No, yeah, they said to me that when it's straight red card, you are not available, but when in Yanni's case, it's available tomorrow.
Reflecting quickly on the weekend, you said that you knew that the league wouldn't be won by 10 or 15 points. Are these kinds of blips in form something that you account for, and how has the team responded?
Say again, sorry. Can you say?
You said that you knew that the league wouldn't be won by such a big margin. It's going to be quite tight. So with 2 defeats on the bounce, is that something that you account for, and how have the team responded to the defeat?
Yeah, as we said many times, you can not think to win all the games. So it's normal that you are going to lose some games. So in our journey, it's something that for sure we are thinking about. Now the other day game is gone, so we can focus about the next games.
Not the first time you faced Premier League opposition this season. When you're in the position that you are in the Championship, is this a good opportunity to prove that you belong in the top tier?
It's always a good opportunity to play these kind of games, for sure. But in the same time, we are going to make many changes, as we always have done in the past, because we have also different players that they can play tomorrow. So it will be a good game, and hopefully we can do something important.
And the opposition coach, the man in the opposite dugout, Andoni Iraola, someone that you've faced many times in your time in Spain as a player. How well do you know him, and how impressed are you with the work that he's done at Bournemouth?
No, I know that he's doing a good work now. Also in Spain, he did very good in the last 2-3 years. Yeah, and I faced, as you said, many times as a player when I was in Spain. But now both we are a little bit older, so we change a little bit. Thank you. Why you didn't start first? You always start first. Today, no, eh?
And Sky here, you know. Enzo, just on Jamie Vardy, have you had a bit more time to look at his injury, how long he might be out for?
They said to me could be 1 week, 10 days, 2 weeks. So more or less, it's about 10 days, 15 days, hopefully.
Okay. On the FA Cup tomorrow evening, it comes 3-4 days later after the defeat to Leeds. Is that a good thing to be playing so quickly after that defeat?
But we are, as I just said, tomorrow we are going to make 9, 10, 11 change. Because, as we said, we have more players that they deserve their chances tomorrow. For sure, we are going to prepare the game in the best way we can, try to win the game. But in the same time, we don't need to prove nothing in terms of, oh, we lost the other day, now we need to go, and we need just to make our best and to try to win the game.
This is the 5th round, though. A win would take you into the quarterfinals. How much would that mean to you as a coach?
No, yeah, absolutely. Could be something very important. This is the reason why we are going to try to prepare the game in the best way we can, to try to win the game. But also, they are going to do the same.
The FA Cup is a magic competition. I think everyone would see that. The fact that you are able potentially to get into the next round tomorrow night, starting to get really deep into the competition. Do you allow yourself to dream maybe of that magic happening again?
No, yeah. As we said already the last press conference before, I think, Birmingham game, it's a special competition, as you said. This is the reason why tomorrow we are trying to prepare the game in the best way we can and try to win the game.
You mentioned it a little bit briefly already, but obviously you are going up against a side that is in the Premier League, and you've set out the goal of making sure that this club is in the Premier League next season. With that in mind, is it a good opportunity to see where you are against a Premier League side, a bit of a yardstick at all?
No, absolutely. I don't think it's the right thing to do, because you can't compare. If we win, that means that we are ready for the Premier League. If we lose, we are not ready. That it's completely, for me, it's completely wrong. It's just now we have one squad. In a few months we can have different squad. They can have different squad. It's completely, for me, you cannot compare the two things, because as we said, if you win, doesn't mean that you are ready for the Premier League. If you lose, doesn't mean that you are not ready. It's just, in this moment, it's just a game, no more than that.
What have you made to Bournemouth when you've analysed them and the way you expect them to play?
Yeah, they are very aggressive. They are man-to-man oriented against any team. I watch many their games, so they are very intense. And on the ball, they try to play every time, so it will be a nice game.
Enzo, thank you very much. Best luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Charlie from AFC. Sorry, let's see over there, Charlie.
That's all right, mate. I was hiding. Hi, Enzo. There we go. What kind of person are you like after defeat? I'm curious to know. Are you grumpy all weekend after the game on Friday, or do you have that smile back on your face pretty quickly?
No, it's immediately after the game. It's normal to be upset, or I don't know the right words in English. But also, as I said the other day, and I always said after any game, I like to analyze the performance. The results for sure, but as we said the other day, sometimes you win games that you don't deserve, and sometimes you lose games that you don't deserve. So first of all, you have to analyze the game, and then from there, and to be honest, after the game, yes, for sure I was upset because we lost, but in the same time, for me the performance was very, very good for 80 minutes.
There's no temptation to change what you're doing then because of how well you performed. Just a lack of finishing. There's no need to think, oh, I need to change this, and this. It's just a case of keep doing what you are doing. The results will come.
Absolutely. We don't need to change nothing. We need to improve things, but change. I think completely in the other side that we are good. It's just as we said. I was not thinking to finish the season with 10 or 15 more points, because for me, I said since day one, for me this is a PlayStation. It's not the reality, and it's and we are happy where we are. We are comfortable where we are, and now it's just as we said many times, matter of to finish in the best way we can.
League is obviously the priority in comparison to the FA Cup. You've mentioned you'll make lots of changes for the game tomorrow night, but with, as Owen said, you know, the quarter-final is in the next round, and it's a special competition, and it's a special competition to this football club. Is there any temptation to not make that many changes and to go as strong as you can to try and get through to that quarters?
But we go strong. We make 10 changes, 9 changes, or 11 changes, and we go strong. But for sure, we are going to make change.